Oh, 1, 2, 3 mic testing.
For one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Certainly focuses the mind, doesn't it?
My dad had hurried up and died earlier.
You ain't gonna find sturdier horses than these in all of New Ulm. That's what you keep saying. Take it slow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust.
Yeah! Let's go!
Whoa there!
Slow down!
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are, not like Thieves' Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right. Come on.
아이고.
You don't look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with illusions, but no, me neither.
Damn coyotes! What a waste of good meat. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill. Oh, now.
RP வாங்க bro.
Listen, mister.
RP எங்கயாவது
This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
நைட் தான் வந்து சேர்றோம் 12 மணிக்கு.
So I understand.
GDFI RP.
This is where we part ways, friend.
வந்து
You have yourself
தனி
a
சர்வர்ல
good
போயிட்டு
time.
போலீஸ் ரெடாங்கன்ஸ்டர் அந்த மாதிரி ஆளு. அதுங்கடா போடுது அதுக்கு சர்வர்லாம் இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ணணும்டா. அதெல்லாம் நான் அன்இன்ஸ்டாலே பண்ணிட்டேன். பார்க்கலாம் ட்ரை பண்ணுறேன் ஃபார்வர்டு சப்ஜெக்ட்டுக்கு ட்ரை பண்ணலாம் நான் வரலாம் தான் ஆசை வேலைக்கு போய்ட்டு வரதுனால நானே இப்போ 3 மாதம் கழிச்சு தான் லைவே போட்டேன் Bill,
I've come for you. Bill Williamson.
Red Death Redemption 2 ஆடுனா
Come out here right now.
Red Death Redemption 2 வந்து முன்னாடி நடக்கிற கதை Red Death Redemption 1 வந்து அதுக்கு அப்புறமா நடக்கிற கதை ஆனா கேம் வந்து 15 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னாடி
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
அதுக்கு முன்னாடி நடக்கிற ப்ரீக்வல் லேட்டா வந்து 2019 You must think I was born yesterday. இதோட கதை பார்க்கணும்னா 2 You always did think I was an idiot. ஆமா bro
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I come to try to save you.
Oh.
வேலைக்கு போறதுனால
Do I look like I need saving?
வேலைக்கு போயிடுறதுக்கு 12 மணி ஆயிடுது
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
அதுக்கப்புறமா வந்து நான் வேற எங்க ஆர்பி வர ஆடுறது
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
ஆமா ஆமா பெங்களூர் தான் இவ்வளோ வருஷமா லைவ் பார்க்குறேன் நான் பெங்களூர்னு கூட பார்க்கல புதிய நண்பர்கள் பழைய பிரச்சனை
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle. Mr. Marston! There's the foreman's office. Where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse. Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings.
Come on!
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Slow up.
Yeah! And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston.
Miss McFarland.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch. Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Hello.
God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all. Let's see that rifle. Kill those little varmints. Better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see.
Come on.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. Looks like we'll be having If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Look out! Coyotes! Shoot them before they get to the animals! Good shooting, Mr. Marston! Come on, boys! Quick! They're going out of the chickens! Nice shot!
Slow down.
Damn coyote! Yes, we got one! Well, we got rid of the coyote. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Single player now. அதான் 1 2 வந்து 1500 இருக்கு இப்போ. என்ன ரீமேக் இதுதானே இது கிராஃபிக்ஸ் அப்டேட் தானே? எங்க உங்க ஃப்ரெண்ட்? உங்க ஃப்ரெண்ட் எங்க? Praveen friend.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in.
Office work.
You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williams. What you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's complicated and somewhat pathetic tale. By telling you, not only will I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
அது யார் அந்த வாய்ஸ்? இந்த வாய்ஸ் எனக்கு கேக்குது ஆக்சுவலா.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
My cousin அது.
Not that way. கேக்குதா?
கேக்குதாமா?
Yeah.
Come on, easy up now.
Hold on, off the sound off. Off. Sound is live ஆன பாக்குறாங்க பாரு. யார பாக்க மாட்டாங்க. அத நீ பாக்குறியா? ஏடா குதிரை ஓட மாட்டேங்குது. வா போ. Hey. Go.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not going to be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
யார் மூடி போடலையா
அது போய்க்கிறான் காஞ்சிபுரமா வரலாம் போயிட்டு 20 நிமிஷம் சவுண்ட்
On the count of 3.
ஐயோ
3,
பறக்க வேண்டியதானா பாருடா
go! I trust you're not going to be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Mr. McFarland.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not going to be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Come on.
I have got you now!
Jingle those spurs, Miss McFarland. Yeah.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not going to be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not going to be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Let's go.
Call yourself a dangerous outlaw?
Try to stay with me now. You still think you're gonna win this, don't you? Come on.
You'll have to do better than that!
That's more like it. Come on.
Come on, boys!
Right. Come on.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I
trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Let's go. Are you saving the best for last? Should I wait for you to catch up? Would you like me to slow down? I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland. How you doing back there? Let's go.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the Marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston. Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Hop on up, Mr. Marston. Can we stop wasting time and get on with it, please? You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
The whole town needs my expertise today.
Howdy, friend.
You need something for that gout? Any meds, laudanum, adrenaline, or pills, come see me. So much to buy in this town.
Thanks a lot.
You are looking well.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
The rail is bringing more pilgrims down here. We'll be outnumbered.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them, one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Let's head over to the saloon.
So who are we looking for?
A bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walt. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers and armadillos, their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him.
How do you do?
Let's go! If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work. Come on.
Take up the pace, boy. We need to stay on it. Looks like he's holed up at the old Pleasance house. Let's hold up a minute and find a spot for our horses.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn! Take cover! We'll work our way up this hill. Take cover behind that wagon to your right. There's one behind the crate.
This is gonna be one nasty shootout.
Now move up to that crate. I'll cover you. This way! Watch out! Somebody, goddammit!
You're dead, friend!
You hear me?
I'll kill every last one of you!
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yeah. Oh, now.
There's much treasure here. You want map? I retire. Here, take map. You earn it.
Thanks, mister. I could use a little luck. Let's go. Come on. Whoa there.
Hello? Hello? Is Armadillo 731? What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. If it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. Ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Well, ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse the last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land, bringing modernization and betterments to the West. We're nearly there. Keep your eyes out for the bollards. Yeah! Everybody dismount and follow me. Let's go! Stay alert, boys!
And those bastards stored on fire. Wait up! We need to stick together!
Look out! Rustler door!
Not on me!
Come on, Marston! I can't take them all by myself!
Slick!
Please go from Mr. Gulch's! You boys take the left. I'm going this way. Marston, you can tag along with me or join the deputy.
Move it out! Stay together! Stay with me!
That was some pretty deep.
Yep, maybe you ain't the tenderfoot I thought you was.
Coming from you, friend, that's a real compliment. You best shoot me now or this is over!
There's a bridge up ahead. The rustlers are probably guarding it.
Noob player.
On the goddamn law.
Sweet mother of God!
Stay with me.
This way! I'll kill you twice, you son of a bitch!
Was that you or me?
Too close for my liking!
Hey, little assistant, really nice, Marshal.
Let's join the others. Hell no!
Damn, those Baller twins got themselves an army. But the rancher can't pay him because those sons of bitches are robbing his cattle.
It's one of them vicious circle things the marshal keeps jawing about. Beat those... Keep moving, boys. The marshal's by himself. I'll kill the hell out of you.
I'm gonna beat the lock. We should cross paths with the marshal up here.
He's been giving them hell on the other side.
That marshal of yours sure doesn't seem to mind getting his hands dirty.
Oh, he ain't afraid to pull the trigger, all right.
And he's been after these rustlers for a long time.
He'd tell you he's all about the book, letting the judge decide a man's fate, but he doles out plenty of his own justice, too.
You ain't leaving Pike's Basin alive!
Take him down.
You clearly don't like me much.
Are you kidding? You rustlers make me sick. What's for the government, boy?
Keep moving. We need to get to the marshal.
Well, come on, then. We have to help him. Quick! Stay with me.
Think you can beat me? I'll show you. I see you.
You really want to die, friend?
This way!
Your wrestling days are over.
Good shot!
What the heck? Austin got one.
Hellfire! Over there.
Come on! Stick together!
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. Let's try to sneak up on them. The closer we are, the less chance they have of making a run for it.
Stay the hell where you are, Mark. Come on now, let's move it. I'm the last person you want to be pointing that at. Did the father twins put you up to this? Partner, I'm gonna bend you down like a mad dog.
Weak one there. Ada பைத்தியக்காரன் நாய வேண்டிய வேண்டாம்.
That's all of them. Fine shooting, boys. Now come on, let's untie those hostages.
Gopal.
யார் அது போறீங்க?
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
Matthew தெரியல. Matthew என் ஃப்ரெண்ட் ஒருத்தன். அப்புறம் சாலமன்னா, ப்ரோ, அப்புறம் அவங்க அப்பா.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
Yes.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
One other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman. Who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves. The town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Housefull ஆயிடுச்சா? உனக்கு அதான் நம்பர் ஒன்று பார்க்காம வச்சிருக்கேன். பார்த்துட்டியா என்ன?
பார்த்துட்டு
நம்ம வந்துச்சா ஓடிடில?
உண்மையா பார்த்துட்டியா?
இதெல்லாம் வந்து இது ஓடிடி.
ஹாட்ஸ்டார் நம்ம.
ஓகே இருக்குது.
ஹாட்ஸ்டார்.
வாங்க பாப்போம். மெடிக்கீரோ.
ஏய் நான் போயிட்டு வந்தனே பார்க்கலாம். காவச்சரா.
ஒரு மணிக்கு தான் முடிப்போம் லைவ். 1 hour வரைக்கும் இது.
இல்ல
சரி இப்போ ஒரு மாடி இது அந்த குதிரை எங்க போச்சு?
நம்ம லாஸ்ட் ஸ்ட்ரீமர் நான் ஜஸ்ட் டவுட் ஆகி வரா. எங்க அண்ணலாம் ஸ்ட்ரீமர்ரா என்ன லைவ் ஆன் கேக்குறா?
ரொம்ப நாள் ஆச்சு கேட்டு இந்த வார்த்தையை.
குதிரை போலாது எனக்கு. அடுத்து ஸ்கின் அவுட்டே பண்ண வா கீழே இந்த வேஸ்டா சுட்டு வா புது ஒருவேளை சூசைடு பண்ணிச்சோம். நான் வேற குதிரை எடுத்து அப்படியே
ப்ரோ ஸ்ட்ரீம்ல சூசைட் கேஸ் எல்லாம் பேசாதீங்க ப்ரோ. சூசைட் இந்த வார்த்தை யூஸ் பண்ணக்கூடாது தெரியல.
ஐயோ போச்சாப்போ லைவ் வர 10,000 பேர் பாத்தீங்கறாங்களே.
முடிச்சோட்டீங்க போ.
சரி நானே வந்து ரிப்போர்ட் அடிக்கிறேன் ப்ரோ. ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை இல்லை, வெயிட் பண்ணுங்க. யூடியூப்
போடுறா லைவ் முடிஞ்சா இந்த வார்த்தை இருக்குதா பாக்குறியா?
லைவே இருக்காதுன்றீங்களா?
லைவ் இருக்கான் ஆனா அந்த வேர்ட் இருக்காது பாக்குறியா? அந்த சீன் ஒண்டி
செட் பண்ணிடுவாரு.
சீட் ஆடியோ ட்ரிம் பண்ணி விட்டுற வேண்டியதுதான்.
DrMedicGaming எங்க ப்ரோ காணோம்? இங்க இருக்கு. என்ன ரேங்க் புஷ்னு போட்டு வேற பண்ணிருக்கீங்களா?
ரேங்க் புஷ் நாங்கடா ரேங்க் புஷ் பண்ணுங்க.
ஆர்டியால ரேங்க் புஷ் கூடாதா?
கூடாதுடா. Report harassment and bullying, hateful or abusive content, violent, repulsive content, sexual content, misinformation, legal issues, Child abuse. Oh, child abuse ஒன்னு இருக்கு bro. அது எங்கடா இருக்கு?
நான் சொல்றேன்.
I'm full of danger sacks. யாரா அது எதுல வரும்? வயலண்டா ரிப்பல்சிவ் கண்டென்ட் தானே வரும் இல்லையா? புல்லிங் போடலாமா? புல்லிங் physical sexual content போட்டுடலாமா? அப்பப்ப வந்து ஃபிளாஷ் பண்ணி விடுறாரு.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson.
Yeah.
To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans.
Anti-sports, bro.
See, I already have a life.
Hey, Nathan, well, snap
I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that? I wonder as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
No, dog.
Call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true, especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read. Taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. I said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
All right, let's head over to the cow pen. It's about time a budding farmer such as yourself learned how to herd cattle. Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Good to see you, Miss McFarland.
Easy now. Get behind the herd. That should start them moving in the right direction. Assuming they aren't put off by your smell.
இதுல மியூசிக் வால்யூம் அதிகமா இருக்குது. மியூசிக் கேம் தான் கொஞ்சம் குறைக்கணும். கீழே மியூசிக்கும் கொஞ்சம் குறைக்கணும். ஹெட்ஃபோன்ஸ் சேவ் எங்கன்னா இருக்குது. அது கேக்குதா? I need sponsor for processor and CPU and GPU பண்றியா? ஆனா நானே பிச்சைக்காரனாங்கிறேன்.
Here he comes, you're a natural bastard. Come on, you dumb heifer. Get hecho. Look at the cowboy.
Hey. Still your voice. நான் சொல்றேன். டெஸ்ட் ஃபுல்லா தான் இருக்குது. இதுக்கு மேல என்ன தரலாம்? இதுக்கு மேல எங்க நீ ஜோரா வைக்கணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அது ஃபுல்லா இது இன்னொரு கம்மி பண்ணுறேன் டெஸ்க்டாப் வால்யூம். இதுக்கு மேலேயும் கேட்கலன்னா நான் என்ன பண்ணுறது? இதுக்கு மேலே நான் கற்று தான் வேணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். மாடெல்லாம் மேய்க்க விடுறாங்களே நம்மள. இவ கூட வந்துருக்கு மாடெல்லாம் நான் மேய்க்க விட்டுங்க. எவ்வளோ மழை நிற்கிறது.
Keep going, Mr. Marston. Nail it down.
தள்ளு வெண்ணி. வச்சுடா. ஓகே, இன்னும் தூரம் இங்கேயோ கொண்டு போகணுமா? GPUs, processor, यहाँ इधर करना है.
Barney's gonna love this. Come on. He's just showing off, man.
Might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Go!
How y'all doing?
me. Excuse me, sir. You need help? Mister, you alive?
Fuck. God damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
Hurry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog.
You'll be fine. Just focus.
You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough. I'm finished. Done for.
Just sit up straight, will you?
Head for Armadillo, friend. What is your name, friend?
John Marston.
Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire!
Excuse me?
How many outlaws can a man encounter in one day?
You must have me mistaken with somebody else, friend.
The Ballard twins, Walton's gang. I know who you are.
Word sure travels fast around here.
I'm a man with many connections. Spare my life, I beg of you. They're back! I'm done for! Make sure you stay on the road. I don't know how much I can take right now.
Leave the driving to me. I'll go as easy as I can.
They just won't give up. Come on, don't stop.
Don't
I'm
you
begging
move,
you. We must hurry. How much further?
You're just about dead. What the hell happened to you?
Bandits, hoodlums, the scoundrels robbed me blind and left me to die.
I can see that.
Once again, a victim of my own success. They see a man in a well-cut suit and this happens.
Do you know who they were?
Is that Armadillo? Come on, hurry! Yes, I embrace you.
For Christ's sakes, man, you're gonna be fine. We're nearly there.
In your arms.
You need more than a doctor, my friend. We're here. Stay with me.
Oh, where the devil are we?
Armadillo. We made it safe, you'll be happy to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility.
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
having all that money? Hello, sir. Hello. I'm Felix Mitty.
Spread his love, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, they took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took it.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you. Come!
Will you go look for him?
Let's go! Let's go! Come on!
Ah, since you're here, you want to make yourself useful?
Not particularly.
Listen, son, I know you got a mission, but right now I need another gun.
Why? What's happening?
We've had this problem for months with this group of bandits who are getting drunk and murdering settlers. Last night they went to a big place up near Ridgewood.
They burnt the place down, killed the men, burning most of them alive, and raped the women. Women folk then got their throats slit. One of them survived and walked in here this morning.
Anyway, we got a posse gathering up near Ridgewood. Will you ride with us?
All right.
Thank you, John Marston. It's gonna be a bloody job.
Huh. I don't think I know any other kind, sir.
Hey, wait up!
Let's go.
All right, let's go. Stay together.
Marston, I hear you caught up with Mr. West Dickens.
I did. For a man who claims to have found a remedy to all ailments, he was in pretty bad shape.
Tonic has helped a great many people. It's a medical breakthrough from the East. The result...
If only it could cure him of his diarrhea of the mouth.
If I was you.
He's no more a scientist than I am a priest, but people can spend their hard-earned money however they please.
He's certainly a character, that West Dickens.
I can't understand a goddamn word he said.
A more flannel-mouthed bunco artist I've never met.
Might just be a dead critter. Marston, take a look. Eli, you too.
Whoa there. Come on, easy up now.
Ain't no survivors here, Marshal! Man, this don't look too good.
Somebody was so busy killing people, they went and dropped their gun. Come on!
Let's stay on this road. Maybe the folks at Ridgewood Farm saw something.
What kind of man does that?
A bunch of weak men. A pack of cowards is the most dangerous kind.
Some men are just born plain meat.
I think it's this land that makes the men, as much as the other way around. Men are born, and then they're formed. At least that's how I see it.
Who could have done such a thing?
Any number of people. Especially now the word's out where it's flinging up the county.
Between Walton's boys and the rustlers, we've been spilling a lot of blood. Man gets more evil when he's running scared. All right, let's go check it out.
Slow up. Man, more dead bodies. And the fire's still smoking. Those scumbags must still be around.
Come on!
Sons of bitches!
Didn't you once run a gang of outlaws, Marston?
Yeah, but not like that. It wasn't our way. At least it wasn't my way.
Killing and thieving's never right, boy. No matter how you dress it up.
Unless it's ordered by a court of law, you mean? You know as well as I do, Marshal. One way or another, some men gotta die. Come! No one here! Nobody's in the shed.
That ain't right. No one would board up a barn like this. Come on, John. Shoot that door open.
Holy sweet mother of mercy.
Please, please don't shoot me. Some bandits came by and took us hostage. They're holed up in the farmhouse. Some of my family is being kept hostage inside.
All right, boys. We need to get into that.
End of the line for
Too close!
Far enough. Get into that house and smoke those sons of bitches. What the heck? Sorry, yellow-bellied coward. Got clear town.
Ain't no need to die, friend!
Let's get it done.
Stay with me! You and me gonna have ourselves fun.
There's a deputy waiting for you in the shed out back. Make a run for it when it's clear. I don't believe it.
Well, come on then!
All right, boys. We need to get into that house right now.
Here we go again.
Somebody fix it.
Ain't you a pretty little thing?
Make a break for the shed when the coast is clear. There'll be a deputy waiting for you.
Hellfire.
Gonna be all right. Head for the shed in the back as soon as it looks clear.
They did unspeakable things to me.
Looks all clear, fellas. Let's check up on the farmers.
Some folk tried escaping to the south, but then some robbers started chasing him down like wild dogs. I thought you were supposed to protect us, Marshal. You folk ain't men. You ain't nothing. You're just a man on a government payroll taking money that the rest of us have to pay for with our lives. Yeah. What is wrong with this country?
Not up, men. The man that kills the boss of that bunch gets $50.
It ain't about the money, Marshal. These are people's lives. People's homes.
Man up, boy! We gotta get after those bandits! Alright, let's find those bastards. Ooh, there.
Yeah.
They might be headed.
What? Williamson's men?
Maybe. Oh, this sure looks like their handiwork.
Come on, Marshal. This might be our chance.
Your last visit to Fort Mercer didn't go too well, Marston. What were you thinking going up there by yourself?
I wasn't thinking. I was acting in pure anger.
You had about as much hope as wagging cat's tail with taking old William getting his boys alone.
I realize that now.
Bonnie said you looked like the backside of bad luck when she found you on the side of that road.
But I guess he should have killed me when he had the chance.
That somebody on the cliff? You just walk away now, John. I didn't kill you before, but I sure as shit will now!
Get yourself down here, Bill. You know you ain't man enough to stop me. You know I don't want to kill you, but I will.
You always did have a high opinion of yourself, John. Dutch always said you were an arrogant son of a bitch. I guess he was about right. Get him, boys! Everybody, take cover! In that shed!
Get ready, boys. Here they come.
I can't take this back.
That's it. Let her rip.
Do you want to die? Bring me Williamson.
Damn you. God damn it, there's more of them. It's us or them. They ain't gonna retreat.
Tell Bill he's a dead man. I've given you enough chances to walk away.
Hey, look what I got here. There's something that you're still breathing. Come here, boy. Come on, Bessie. Give. Oh.
Norman Deek.
Fuck.
Nice to see you again, buddy. Thanks for your help, John. Norman here is going to help us get to Bill. Ain't you, Norman?
Thank you, Mr. Dick. Mighty kind.
Fuck you!
Hog time. Let's get him to jail.
Let's go.
And I can tell you with no uncertainty that miracle cures are no laughing matter. I bid you good day, sir. Oh, Mr. Marston, good to see you. How have you been keeping?
I'm well, Mr.
Mr. West Dickens. Nigel West Dickens of East Cheap, London, New Waverly, New York, and Armadillo, New Austin. At your service.
At my service?
At everyone's service. At the service of science, of knowledge, of life.
How are your wounds?
Much, much better. But then they would be.
Would be?
I know a cure for all ailments, Mr. Marston.
Ah, I'm sure you do. And I'm sure for just $2 an ounce, I could live forever.
Oh, but for you, sir, I do a bulk discount rate of $1.95 an ounce. As long as you buy 100 ounces or more. That's a lot of immortality.
Give it up, old man.
That's Mr. West Dickens to you, boy.
Give it up, old man.
Listen, Marston, I'm broke, but this stuff is good. It works. I need a healthy young man like you. Come along, let's ride over to my newest customer at Ridgewood, and I'll explain while we go.
Okay.
Head for Ridgewood Farm, John, and hurry. There are people there in dire need of my tonic.
I heard about you, Mr. West Dickens.
And I about you, John Marston.
Hoodwinking the weak, gullible out of their hard-earned money.
My dear boy, it is you who is gullible, if I may be so bold, for heeding such ill-informed scuttlebutt.
You're as full of wind as a horse with the collar.
I have been blessed with the gift of language, and for that I will not apologize. But the West Dickens elixirs speak for themselves. My thousands of happy customers attest to that.
Those men trying to kill you didn't look so happy.
For the love of God, try to stay on the road. Skepticism is the bastard child of progress, John. Stay on the road. You're going to destroy the merchandise. Knowledge makes a fool into a doubting Thomas. It's the cross I bear as a pioneer in the fields of commerce and medical research.
You seem to be mistaking me for an idiot.
My tonic cures all known ailments, that I can guarantee you. But, for the sake of argument, even if it didn't, surely there's still value in giving a person the belief they can feel better. Is that not, after all, the cornerstone of religion? Faith has its own beauty.
So you're God now?
No, far from it. We live in progressive times, John. The spirit of free enterprise must be embraced.
Except it's not free.
Can you put a price on solace, on peace of mind? I sell hope, John. I sell dreams. Is that not what this country was built upon?
You sell shit.
The buyer maketh the market, my boy. I am merely an agent of their demand. I provide a desired product at a fair price, a conduit between science and the common man, if you will.
What the hell am I doing here?
Nothing is free anymore, John. I thought you'd understand that. If my tonic is such a sham, how do you explain the fine battle in which you find me? Get back on the road! We'll have nothing left by the time we get to Ridgewood. Best you alight here, dear boy, so no one sees us arriving together. See you shortly, and remember, showmanship.
Come on.
Welcome all! You will not regret it. Friends, hard-working souls of Cholla Springs, gather round, gather round. Do you suffer from rheumatism, lumbago, acute chronic sciatic, neurologic, or inflammatory pain? Well, I represent the only company that makes the genuine article that cures headaches, neuralgia, earache, toothaches, backache, swelling, sprains, sore chests, swelling of the throats, contracted cords and muscles, anxieties and ravaged nerves, stiff joints, wrenches, dislocations, cuts and bruises, and it adds vitality and vigor to the healthy man.
But can you prove it, old man?
Oh, I'm sure there's some customer here who could prove the qualities of it by taking a drink right now. You, sir, come up here. Step right up. That's the spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, pay close attention. This poor, wretched volunteer, entirely unknown to me, will demonstrate the effects of Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic. Be you a cowpoke or athlete, this miraculous elixir developed with the wisdom of the East keeps the muscles supple and relaxes the cords. It loosens the joints and gives a feeling of youth and vigor to the whole system. Not possible, I hear you say. Well, doubt no longer. Faith can move mountains, but I ask not for faith. I am a man of science, and today science will be vindicated. Your eyesight has greatly improved. Is that not so, friend?
If you say so.
That's right, it is. You heard him. What a good sport you are, sir. Now, gaze over yonder at that porch. If you squint, you may just be able to make out the skull that's hanging there. Go ahead, friend. Shoot that skull and demonstrate the miraculous eyesight you now possess. Remarkable! The eyesight of an eagle, granted by imbibing Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic.
Anybody can make that shot. This man is a fraud. If your eye's so damn sharp, why don't you try shooting my hat out of the air?
My friends, our test case has been challenged to shoot a gentleman's hat out of the sky above our heads.
You can fool these people, but you ain't fooling me. Right. Let's just see how sharp you is with a moving target.
Steady yourself, stranger.
You're more crooked than a snake.
Have you ever seen such an eye? Behold the power of the elixir, plucked out of the sky.
Hey! Hey! What? You think you can put a hole in a man's hat and just walk away, do you? Hey, it don't work like that around here, mister. Come on! Are you a man or not?
A challenge of battle has been offered to our volunteer. Prepare for a display of Herculean brawn. Just look at the strength the tonic is affording him.
That tonic will save you.
There it is, skeptics and dissenters, irrefutable proof. Do not let this opportunity pass you by.
Look, he's over there. Go get him.
This ends now.
Watch out! He's got a gun!
Who the hell do you think you are? You ain't leaving here alive.
Marvelous shot, dear boy. The kind of deadly accuracy that can only be afforded by the West Dickens elixir. Come, I have plenty for all.
You'll be fine. Get out of my way.
Hey, where are you going?
I want a bottle. Get me a bottle, please. One of them right here.
No harm in trying one bottle, I suppose.
Well, I think that went kind of well, don't you?
I'm just glad that my normal job involves either chasing after cattle or murderers. Not the likes of you, mister.
Don't be like that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to say my goodbyes, head on back to the real world.
Wait, sir. I've been thinking about your predicament, and I think I may have an idea. I've been thinking I could be your cunning Odysseus. Beware of the Greeks burying gifts, sir. Williamson had better beware. We will make them into Trojans.
I don't rightly get you.
I want you to go and see my old friend Seth. He can come across as a little curious, but I'm sure you two will get on. He's most often found at Coots Chapel. He's very devout.
Why see him?
Because between him and me, we can get those gates to open for you, and you can walk right in, just like in Homer's great Trojan yarn! Come on, come on!
I'm sorry. Don't hit me. I didn't mean it.